Life, body
Why would I wait to compress you? I'm taking names at your vessels. You niggas weak, you just wrestle. You and your boys be at Brussels. You can't see me like a speckle. I put that tech on your freckle. Bitch, don't duck, I'ma catch you. I'm coming through like a Tesla. These niggas sidewalk, they ain't street. They play hopscotch, we stop in traffic with that heat. They double dutching with the snitches, spray the street. Yeah, they pillow talking with the freaks, like that's elite. Hold up, wait. These bitches are fraud and they fake. They act like they mama, they brother the same. I am not one to relate. I'ma go get it. I keep a few hitters that you never see in a day. When I send the killers, your mama get letters, we tell her to pray.
Welcome to Soappbox Heroes. My name is Tyrone Irvin. Today I am here with one of the hardest females MCs. I was gonna say in the city, but that ain't enough. I was gonna say in the state, but you know that's an understatement. I was gonna say in the country, but the country's too small. One of the hardest females MCs in the world.
In the world.
Big flexing. Hey, we got Juicy. MF Juice. Hey,
Juicy.
you know what I want to know? What the MF stand for?
Motherfucker.
Motherfucking. I already knew that. I had to ask that because, you know, just to make it known.
Yeah.
Juicy, what's happening with you?
I'm chilling. Thank you for having me.
Man, I'm glad you're here. I've heard your music. I've seen the movement, seen the stuff that you've been building, and I was very impressed. The first time I heard you spit, I said, she's no joke. She is no joke at all. She's definitely not a lightweight. She's somebody that I wouldn't mind speaking to. How long you been rapping?
Well, I've been rapping, like taking it seriously for 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
3 years?
Yeah.
Like after 2?
Yeah. Yeah, 3 years. I wrote my first song May 8th, 2017.
You rap better than some
18,
people
19,
who've been...
20. Yeah, it's 3 years.
You rap better than people who've been rapping for 20, 30 years.
Well, that's because I study rap.
You studied rap.
I study rap.
Okay, here, let's do this. In interviews, you only have a certain amount of time before you lose people. Okay. Spit a bar real quick, let them know why they should stay.
Okay. I need me go like the leprechaun, transform with the drip like the Decepticon. Crush every beat I be wrecking on, just up for your nigga like come and come. Ain't got the same wop, this is 101. That pussy gon' hit like a tummy gun. He run up just like a marathon, cause I got his nuts like a carry-on.
Got his nuts like a carry-on? You taking them with you?
I got him.
In your hand?
Like dice.
Like dice. I don't know if I want my nuts shaking like dice. That might be painful.
I got him by the nuts. You better come get him.
Hey, Juicy. Where you from? What side of the city you from?
I'm from Acres Homes. Acres Homes, Texas.
Yeah, Acres Homes? The Fofo?
Fofo.
The Fofo?
Fofo.
Sumo earlier was
I'm
telling me about
baby.
the Fofo and how the Fofo came about.
Oh, yeah, because you're not from here.
Yeah. Shout out Sumo.
You just heard about the Fo.
But he let me know, though. You know, Sumo was my trusty resource for knowing what's happening.
A lot of history.
Yeah,
it's history.
Tell me about some history from the city that you remember.
What history that I remember?
Yeah, something on top of your head make you proud of where you from.
Well, what makes me proud? Well, the music scene definitely just how much it's grown. When I was coming up, of course we had Swisher House, you know, and I was listening to Mike Jones. And Mike Jones.
Who?
I was introduced to Mike Jones and Magno in 9th grade. And we would go to, like, we would skip school and go to Selective Sounds. And so we would get like all of the new mixtapes, like straight to the rooms and shit like that. So I fell in love with like the Mike Jones and Magno collab, like the collaboration, like that's what I really liked about.
Yeah.
And then I liked how they would, you know, of course, take the different beats and they did one to like Diddy. Remember that Diddy?
What is it?
Damn.
What's so special? No.
Nah, I can't just call it off the top of my head, but it was like that was one of the classics. And when I got sometimes I'm like, man, I want to hear some of that old music, you know. But also Trade the Truth.
Yeah.
First time I heard Pop My Trunk, yup, I swing when that his voice automatically just pulled me in. I was like, man, I love that. And then I've always been a loner, so Zero.
One deep.
One deep.
Deep.
Man, like 2007, like I had some friends that was acting up. I posted that song on MySpace, lost everybody. I was like, you know what? I'm always by myself anyway. Fuck
Look,
y'all.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. Juicy came, and when you say one deep, she came through today, and I was looking out the door like, where the crew at? One deep.
One deep.
Mostly
everywhere I go, and that's why I think that I've been able to grasp the opportunities I've been able to put my hands on. Is because I don't really like. I perform with a crew, but when I do business alone. I usually do my business alone.
Why do you do business alone?
Well, because for one, I don't like people to persuade my judgment on my business because I have a pretty good mindset. I've managed in multiple companies, Best Buy dealers. I've been in cash management. I've been an auditor for different companies.
Get that back.
You know, I've never like being like ever since I was 18. Like I've been managing. So even with Aldi and ISD, food services, I even managed in their cafeteria. So I've always learned how to manage people. So for me, a lot of times I can try to include people in my business. Yeah. But they don't have the same mindset, and they might not have the right. They might not know. Right. And then they might get offended at the fact that I might not take their advice. And then too, I always tell my family or my friends, you want to be my fan? Well, I don't really have friends. People that I communicate with that I hold closely to me.
You don't got friends?
I don't believe in friends.
What about your friends?
Yeah, I don't believe in friends.
Are they gonna stand around? Something like that.
I got one. My stylist. I've been knowing her since I was 7. You know, but
you one deep for real.
Yeah.
One deep with no sleep.
And she ain't really been into hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So she's also older than me. She was my brother's ex-girlfriend. You know, so she's like 10 years older than me. So she was like, she's just been a voice, and she's just been there for me. You know what I'm saying? But I've never had long lasting relationships with females. You know, so
do females hate when it come down to you pursuing a career in rap and being good at it? Do you feel like people hate?
I do feel like I do experience that, but it's not like like they don't just like, not that they don't like me. It's just that you're my competition, so I can't fuck with you.
Really?
I don't think that people are just like necessarily just hating. I don't think there's anybody hating on me because I don't want to say that because I don't even want to manifest that. Even though I know that there are people that dislike me.
I like that. You don't want to manifest it, so why pronounce that?
Yeah, so I know that there are people that may dislike my character, dislike the way that I do business, because I am very serious when it comes to my business. Like that's why I don't want family or anybody I hold close to me to try to step in that position. Yeah. Because you're not gonna like me. You know. Right.
And sometimes you got to make those hard decisions, and everything don't see the same.
I have 4 children, so. Once I like the relationship with my husband didn't work and I had to make a choice between my marriage and my career, I knew at that moment because none of my children were with my husband.
My marriage or my career?
Yeah, because you know Les Brown say you gonna fail, and you gonna fail in life. Take on with you.
My career or my marriage?
Yeah.
And what'd you choose?
Well, I chose my career because
Subo said my career.
Yeah, I chose my career because the tables had turned, and he was once in the position that I was in.
What position is that?
He was a rapper.
Okay.
And I was his hype girl and his manager, his photographer and graphics designer.
So you played the background.
Yeah, I did everything. I sold CDs. I literally hustled for him. So when the tables turned, he decided not to be a support system for me. Okay. And while I was trying to chase the dream to show him like, hey, this is possible, there was more of kind of tearing me down, so I had to kind of step away from that. Okay. And then my company, I created Activated Motion Entertainment. I knew that we don't have children. We didn't have children together. So he couldn't leave my company to my children or anything. I had to choose my company because that's for my children. You know, when I'm not here, that's what's gonna take care of them. That's my plan. Okay,
so you was the hype man.
Yeah, I was his hype man because his first show, like I tried to get him some shows in Acres Homes, like in some cafes, and nobody would like take him serious. Well, they said they didn't.
Subo in the fofo.
Yeah, in the folk, you know what I'm saying? They felt like we don't have that going on around here, right? That was then. That was in 2014.
Okay.
So nobody was doing showcases in Acres Homes in 2014. Now, fast forward, you got showcases all over the city.
Everywhere, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at that time, we was booking with Afton Booking Agency. And I had found them online, or I had started doing something. So then, after a couple months, they kind of reached out to us about doing a show in their green room at the Warehouse Live. Well, in the Warehouse Live green room. And so we had to sell tickets or whatever. We had to sell at least 20 tickets to secure your spot on the show. But we made $123 our first show. So once I was like, okay. So we used to start booking with Afton. We booked with Afton for 11 months. But by that 11 month, I had booked him with King, not Lil Boss from ABN, which is Trey's nephew or cousin, and then Big Pokey. And I'm like,
shout out Big Pokey.
Right. So we went from 1 month, one show a month to 2 shows a month to 3 shows a month to me to getting you to open up for Big Pokey, and like within 11 months of him doing shows.
That's
like
fast.
I was working, and then I also had a binder. I would like keep track of all of his numbers. Like I would set goals for him, and so he stopped. That was the last show. He stopped performing.
Wow.
And I was just like, look, if you're not creating music, if you're not doing that, I can't push you. Like I'm gonna have to find another artist. And
there's
so
nothing to push anymore.
Right, because I didn't want to lose my company. Like I knew that now. Okay, this is not a mission that I want. This is something that God put me on, because I did used to rap in high school with my brothers, but I was just playing around.
It
like
was
we was
a
doing
joke. It was for
yeah,
fun.
like it was for fun. My brother's like, come write with me.
This is for real, for real.
And we were it was like a group, Underdog Gangsters, and I would go to the studio.
Underdog Gangsters.
Yes, and what's crazy is the first showcase that I did, March 3rd of 2018, was called the Underdog Showcase.
You know what? I like the way that you remember all your dates on time.
Oh yeah, I'm really big on
dates. I ate for breakfast yesterday or today. At that, did I eat? I don't think I ate breakfast today. Look, can I be your hype man? Go Juicy. Do that work?
Yeah.
Yeah, she like.
I fuck with it. I fuck with it.
About that.
Hey, anybody that support me, I'm down with it, because like I always tell people, like when people don't support me, I'm used to that already. Because my best friend. My husband, he didn't support me. He walked, you know what I'm saying? Like, he told me, like, only reason you don't do music is because I support you. So that was a challenge for me. And at that time, I was a stay-at-home mom. My son that just turned 4 was starting to get into school. Or starting into, like, he was a head start at first.
The preschool.
3, 4. Then he ended up going to regular school. So he was like 4 and a half, going on 5. So at that time, I was like, and it was kind of hard for me because I hadn't been working. I had been homeschooling my children, my whole entire house like a classroom. Yeah. So it was like, okay, man, like I done went from managing at, like I think my last job was I was a manager at City Trends, and I was getting in trouble because I was pushing CDs and flyers and promoting shows. Yeah,
that's what happens when somebody has a passion. You can't pay attention to all the other stuff.
Yeah, like I would be in City Trends, like selling. I'm at the register. Anybody come through?
You ain't worth nothing
I got
in City Trends.
I got a show. I got passing out flyers, you know. And so like, but it was so crazy because even when I left City Trends, they wanted me to stay. They paid me. They were like, oh, they gave me $100. It was like, you know, think about it, nigga. I think about it and come back. Like,
Thank you very much.
Right?
I'll take that 100.
Yeah, and, then, and so like after that, I was like, at that time we just started hustling CDs. Like I was out of a job, my ex-husband was out of a job, and so for 2 months, like we literally paid our rent. We was like, our rent was like $1,100. Paid our rent and all our bills off of CDs.
That's real hustling right
Walmart, Joe V's. I would make like $80 30 minutes at Joe V's.
Really?
Like on 45 and stuff. Man, yes, I would make money easy. And see, he wasn't familiar with that, but I worked for a marketing company when I was 19. So I learned how to.
You've been working and working and working. Yeah. I've heard how many examples of different jobs you have had throughout time. It seems like you've been working the majority of your adult life.
Oh yeah. I've been, I started working at 18.
And I'm not saying that like that's a bad thing. We all work. You know,
No,
what you mean? Ain't that
but I have worked. Like I started at 10 years old. I started cutting yards. I made $50 a yard.
So you really a go getter.
Yeah.
Here, let me do that with you.
That's why I'm so fit, man. I can't even I be trying to gain weight. I'm like, I cut so many yards. I can't even gain weight, man.
You can't gain weight. Juicy, earlier we were talking before we came on, and you were telling me a story about, you looking at me like, what the hell is he about to ask me? Little Kim. How you get in trouble when it came to Little Kim when you was in school as a child?
Well, man, I was just like, I loved Lil Kim. You know what I'm saying? And my uncle was a DJ. Yeah, he was a DJ. And so he would always, like, he had CDs, like, every CD that come out, no matter what genre it was, he would have every CD. And so I would always listen to Kim. Of course, Lil Kim was a heavy influence in the industry and mainstream on the radio as well. So I was in the 6th grade. I was an art student. I was in a magnet program from 4th grade through my senior year. Yeah, so
I don't know how.
I majored in right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're special. You know, because we're supposed to be in entertainment. Like, most of the people, my peers, even those that I didn't even have good relationships with, so crazy because after, like, now I'm healing some of those relationships that I had problems with in high school, because we're all in certain places, you know, like, so that's a great thing. Shout out to Carver, shout out to Carver.
So Little Kim.
Man,
so what did you do? How did you get in trouble?
I loved Call Me. I loved Call Me.
Call Me. With
her
Too Short.
Yeah.
Call me
yeah.
when you need somebody to talk to. Someone to fuck you. Just call me. There's facts guaranteed.
And then when we were growing up, it wasn't like, oh, that's Nicki Minaj on TV. Like, our kids see the other people. When we were growing up, it was, that's me. That's me. I'm her. You know, I was Beyonce. I was Lil Kim.
Yeah.
I was Monica.
Yeah.
Like, I was T-Boz from TLC. But when I was growing up, everybody would call me Chili. Like, when I was from pre-K, they were like, you look like Chili.
They called you Chili?
Yeah, they always say I look like Chili.
I call myself Michael Jordan. They call me a liar. Go ahead.
But so, like, even now, like, when I go to the producer, like, I told my producer, I did this country song a couple weeks ago, and I told my producer, I was like, man, I'm tired of y'all, like, I can sing. T-Boz did it. I got a deep voice. Make it work. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to T-Ray, my producer, made it work.
You made it work. So you did a country song. Is it with Sumo would say a country rap tune?
It is. It's because when I first started doing music, the second song I wrote was a country song called Pretty Brown Skin.
Pretty Brown Skin.
Yeah, but I knew that I didn't want to go with the YouTube beat that I found, so I just put the lyrics inside of my sketchbook. And I just left them there, and then now, I started working out with Coach Della D, which she's a member of the Zydeco Sisters, her and Fire Mogul, and I had to get a beat built because Della wanted to do a song, and I'm like, well, I want to do Zydeco too. I want to tap into wherever there's a huge crowd. So Zydeco, there's always people. There's the energy, which I thrive off of energy. Yeah. I call myself an energy producer.
An energy producer.
Yeah. So that's what I feel like. That's the difference in my performances. You know, I'm an energy producer.
Is that where the hype man came from? The energy production source.
Yeah, because when his first show, his guys didn't show up. And I was like, oh, you need to take them off the song. Like, you need to write another verse. Finish these songs. It was like one verse. And I was like, no, you need full songs. So then, what the wedge came in him, like, he felt like, well, you've never done music before. You ain't never been a rapper, so you can't show me and tell me how to do it.
Created another challenge. Now you want to do it. I see it now. Now I got to show you.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted.
So I'm like, and that's literally, that is crazy. That is the method to my madness.
Do
real.
Not challenge Juicy. Hold on, motherfucking Juice. I like that part.
Yeah,
that's a challenge.
Like, that's literally what drives me. Is challenges, you know, and I guess that's why I jumped into competitions. Like, I wrote Juicy was my first song. I put it on Reverb Nation November 23rd, which is Thanksgiving. And then I was 8 months on Reverb Nation independent rap charts for Houston and Texas regional charts for 8 months straight.
Wow.
So, like, King Dunn, which I rap with him now, when I met him, he was like, oh, I know who you are.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, you was on Reverb, and I couldn't move your ass off the top. I was like, he was like, everybody else is moving except you. And I was like, damn,
has to be something,
right?
Though,
that's
like
crazy. I'm just glad that, like, because I was screenshotted, like, I got to number 41 in the country, 44 in the world.
Wow.
On the independent chart. So like I that was important to me. You know what I'm saying?
That's very.
That was
important.
my very first song, the only song that I had.
Your first song, and you already starting to chart on the independent charts.
And those are the very first my copyrights that I have, like seal, like my government seal,
Yeah.
like that was the first copyright that I had. That producer that produced that beat is Beat Minutes. 6 months after I write this song, he went gold with Tekashi 6ix9ine Billy. Then he went platinum on Billy, and then he went platinum for Meek Mill Championship January of this year.
Yeah, championship.
So I'm getting ready to re-release that song.
Yeah, you might as well.
I'm gonna re-release that song.
You might as well.
I'm sitting on that one.
You sitting on that one?
Yeah, I'm sitting on that one.
Who do you like to work with? Who have you worked with thus far? That was an enjoyable project. Somebody that's you say, you know what, I work with them some more.
Vicious J.
Vicious J.
Vicious J. Like, and I've worked with some. Well, I work with some great people, but most of the people that like I work with Pluto Hash, which he's a business partner with CeeLo Green. He's connected. They work with Doggy South
Green
Records.
First time I met CeeLo Green, he was eating a bowl of chicken and had on some.
Man, I want to meet
house
CeeLo
shoes.
Green. That would be dope, man. Like that would be so dope. I know I'm gonna meet CeeLo Green. I know I'm gonna work with these people. Like I know where I'm on a mission that I didn't put myself on.
I fully believe that you are going to succeed in whatever way that you want to succeed, but I do have a challenge since you like to you like challenges and to step to challenges. So K-Tron and I would like to challenge you not to forget about us, when you on top of the charts.
I definitely will not forget about y'all. I really appreciate
everybody say that, K-Tron.
One thing about me, like I read the book The Secret by Robin Byrne, and it speaks about gratitude. And so
that is a good book. Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm liking you more and more about it.
I'm really, really, really big on gratitude. I'm really big on showing appreciation and like love. That's who I am. So I would never forget y'all. I would never like downplay this opportunity. I'm gonna always be grateful.
See, this is the thing when you meet dope artists and people who are good at what they do. See, you can easily forget us, but we can never forget you because you have had a lasting impression on us because of your talent and the things that you do and the work that you put forward. I'll be honest with you. When I first saw you, and I saw you again Saturday at Grade A. Shout out Grade A.
All right, and I wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah.
I snuck in there.
Sneaking in,
Call Bugatti Bobby like, what's the code?
You gotta do
Let me in there.
Do what you gotta do, right?
She's about Juicy. I'm not there yet.
Your grind. What gives you the passion to really get out there and do your thing and keep grinding when everything is so saturated?
Well, I do it for my children, but when my children get on my nerves, I have to remind them that I'm on a mission that I didn't put myself on.
Who put you on the mission?
Because God. I know it was God because when me and my ex-husband, when we linked back up, it was on music. Someone was like, "Have you heard Brandon?" And I was like, "No." They was like, "Man, he do music." He called. I was like, "I used to talk to him." Like we dated from the age of 8. My first boyfriend. From the age of 8 to 14.
That's so cool.
But this the crazy thing. When we was in 3rd grade, when Tupac got killed, we were in the hallway. Like, kid you not, we arguing over who killed Tupac.
Wow.
That's what was crazy to me.
In 3rd grade.
In 3rd grade, we were arguing over who. I'm telling him, Biggie. I'm telling him, like, I think, like, we arguing over who killed Tupac. And so when we got back together 12 years later after not seeing each other.
You guys still argue over it?
But that was something that we both remember. Like, man, remember we was in the hallway arguing over who shot Tupac? And so, and we started doing music. So I knew that marriage, we got married within 1 year of us getting back together. So that was already us jumping the gun, just going off of excitement.
Yeah.
But we weren't comparable. You know what I'm saying? As far like we had things in common, but when it really came to our mindsets, we weren't comparable. And so as a dominant female, I didn't want to continuously seem like I'm trying to force. You know what I'm saying? the change of mindset, because I would be like, man, like that's poverty thinking, like, you know what I'm saying, like I study a lot, so it would be little things I'd be like, man,
You're
that's
using
poverty
terms
habits
that let me know that you do read certain books and you do have a certain way of thinking.
Yeah, and then I would be giving books, you know, so like I would try to give him books and stuff, like try to get him to change his mindset, you know, like listen to this person, like listen to Eric Thomas, the hip hop preacher, somebody I love like so much, like, and he was like, I don't want to hear him preaching at me this, and I'm like, man, you crazy, like, and that's how I knew, like, okay, we not on, you can't force nobody, you know, but now he hit me up and he's like, man, like all this stuff that you was telling me, like we cool, you know what I'm saying, like he know that I had no heart, it was never no any, like I have no ill intentions, like I was just trying to, I just wanted you to grow with me. Right. You know what I'm saying? I was growing. I had a vision like you got 2 years to learn everything possible. I had just turned 28. You got 2 years to learn everything. I was like, what the fuck? What's happening in 2 years? I started writing at 30.
Wow. So your maturation was kind of late to the game. Yeah. Yeah, but I could definitely say you are here now. You pulled up, and I literally can't tell that this is something that you just started doing 3 years ago. You have the depth of somebody who has been rapping for a very, very long time. What in your growth from Little Juicy to who you are now gave you that fire inside? Because it's there. Where did you get that?
I want to be a megastar.
You want to be a megastar. That's what you want.
Not a superstar, a megastar.
A megastar.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my alter ego's name.
Yeah.
Mega. Not star, just mega. Travis say I do weird things with my alter ego.
Yeah, I want to be a megastar. I want to be a heavy influence on the world, because like when I think about Queen Latifah, I'm like, man, I know I'm gonna be like Queen Latifah one day. But I don't want my voice to leave hip hop. Like I don't want my voice to leave the music industry. I don't. Like I want to do other things. Like I want to own my own airline.
So you have your aspirations are nowhere near small.
So that's why I go so hard on the music, because I want to own my own airline. I want to get into oil and gas. The name of my company is Activated Motion. That doesn't just stop with entertainment. You know what I'm saying? My son loves cars. Yeah. So I want to design for NASCAR. Yeah. Like I'm a graphics designer too. And I also like to design fashion. Yeah. So I want to be able to tap into all of those things. Yeah. And music, I had to ask God, because I'm very talented. Show me the one thing that I need to focus on. So that, and drop it, because I'm a painter. So at first maybe I'm supposed to be an artist.
Hold on. Painter. Hold on. Let me start first. Let me back up. Mother.
Right.
Painter. Mother. Writer. Intellectual. I'm going to throw that in there too.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Rapper. Did I say that already?
We say entertainer, but
no,
rapper,
that's different.
Yeah.
All rappers can't entertain, and all entertainers can't rap.
Right,
Those
because you know what, the guy, Derek Super Unit from Savage Life told me on Sunday. I mean, at the interview, he said, I'm not looking for a rapper, because a rapper go in the room and they got they rap and they go.
That's it.
He was like, I want an entertainer that's a business person. When they walk in, they entertain. When they leave out there themselves. Yeah. And I was looking at him like, man, that's me.
Somebody that could captivate a room.
Yes, and that's what I love. Like when I perform, sometimes like I don't. It ain't about the crowd just necessarily rocking with me, because sometimes I leave people in awe.
Me, I said, who is that? I was watching you do it, and I still was like, who is that? I tapped Sumo. I said, hey, Sumo. Who was that?
At the radio station?
Yeah, at the radio station, and I had already heard your music.
What did I do at the radio station? I didn't do nothing.
You were. I could show you on the phone. You were freestyling. You were rapping a little bit to a beat. One of Plaga's
Oh, you tagged me.
No. Yeah, but you were sitting there and you was rapping. I say, she got it.
Oh, thank you.
She got it. She got it. I was talking to somebody this morning. He's an A&R. And he's big in music. He's broke so many different artists, and he said something to me that I didn't understand. Well, when I heard it, I didn't understand it at first. So when I thought about you, I understood it.
Aw, thank you.
I played him something, and after 20 seconds, he said, "That's enough." I said, "That's enough." He said, "Yeah, that person got it. They got it." He says, "As an A&R, that's all I need to hear is 20 seconds." I heard you 20 seconds, and I came to the same conclusion. I say, she got it. She got it. How does it feel when you hear other people say, you know what, Juicy is dope. Juicy got it.
It feels great. I know that I'm working really hard, and I know that one thing that I listen to my peers. You know, like when I first started, I would get that, oh, you rap. You know, like I rap too. Like I was just doing a lot of talk. I was just rapping. You know, and now I listen to some of these, like my older music in my car, and now I'm like, I'm gonna take from that music and I'm gonna recreate it, but not so much because I can hear it now. You know, I was just going I just wanted to. I was just spitting. You know what I'm saying? But I was saying stuff like at that time when I first started doing music, I was like, man, I was looking at No Limit. Like right now in my car, I got Silk the Shocker CD. In my car,
Silk
original.
the Shocker.
Gold. You rub it, you can feel like, man, talking about
Silk
original.
the Shocker.
I have the original case. So, I'm a No Limit
soldier. I thought I told you.
Yeah, and so it's
my bad. I get it.
Yeah,
I get excited.
so I keep that CD in my car as a reminder that No Limit was manifesting what they wanted through music with their energy. That energy.
Yeah.
That energy, you put that into the music, and it's constantly a vibration that's tapping into different realms and opening up so that we can receive. Like, I believe in frequencies and vibrations. So I know that when I'm creating out of a positive energy, as long as I create that music out of a positive energy, whoever listens to it is going to receive it in a positive energy. So the more vibrations and the more vibes I can create, that's why, like, I might talk shit in my music, but all my music is up.
Yeah.
It's all my energy's up.
It's high.
Because I am saying things that people might hear. Like I said, I'm motherfucking brilliant. I'm affirming myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I speak affirmations into myself, but I got to put it into my music in a way where people can kind of grasp on to it, but then also manifest this into their own life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you project what you want other people to emulate.
Right, and I want them to be able to manifest greatness into their lives through my music,
putting it out
subconsciously.
Right. Subconsciously. See, she on the microphone. You on the microphone.
Yeah, because it's my temple right here, my pineal gland. So my body is subconsciously.
The pineal gland. See, somebody on it. Somebody on it. I hear you. Don't see. I just look like this. I hear you over there. Do you ever get and I'm guilty of it too. I'm gonna be 100% before I'm a prefix what I'm gonna say. Do you ever get frustrated when people say, "Damn, you spit harder than a lot of men," as if women aren't capable of doing the same thing when it come to rap?
Nah, I don't get offended.
Okay.
I just don't. I'm just not one to get offended easily by words or what people say, you know, or what people may feel, because I've already mastered the mindset and understanding how people think, and then I also don't fault people for not knowing.
Right.
You know?
Some little something. And then when we look at the landscape of what we see coming from women artists, sometimes that's the perception, but it's not true, because if you dig, there are some lyrically dope female artists.
Yeah, like, man,
like Juicy motherfucking Juice. Go ahead, my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Thank you. But but I learned from my peers, and most of the guys, like, you know, like, I have one artist that, like, Main RV, that worked with me, as far as, like, I ain't gonna say work with me, but just would say stuff, like, to me, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you like, when he said I would rap too much, I knew it was like, cause he have a wavy type, you know what I'm saying? It's like he go to Atlanta and tap in with those artists, so they call it drip flow, you know, so they rap different. So what I started doing was, I'm like, okay, I'm hard, and I don't want to take that away from myself.
I don't want you to take it
But
away.
I want to drip too.
Okay.
So that's why I started dripping.
Uh-huh.
And then I also, like I practice, I teach myself Spanish. So I incorporate that into my music just to add another element to be untouchable.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying I'm untouchable, but
you're expanding what you can do.
Right, because I know, even though like when I was in school, I was into sports, so I was real competitive then. But as I've gotten into music, I've decided to go with a different approach. You know, and that approach is like I'm not gonna be cocky. I'm not gonna be openly competitive because that's what everybody's doing.
And that's what everybody's looking for.
Everybody's openly competitive. Yeah. So
Smile.
I give them sweet.
You give them the
and
kiki.
I give them elegance with a savage tongue.
Elegance with a savage tongue, and then you get out there and you just go bodyguard hard.
Yeah.
Off the top.
Let's see.
We got to go. Come on, Sumo. Come
Shout
on, Sumo. Come on over here, boo. Come say hi, Sumo. No, come on, Sumo, so everybody know who we talking to. Come stand behind me. Come stand behind me. You know what I'm saying? Look, we got Sumo. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, look, this is my brother. This is my brother.
Good people, man. Hey man, listen, you have a newfound respect coming from me, all right?
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Story and it's legend.
It's legend.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
My real name is Tara, and it stands for legendary.
But you're from the hood and I don't know you, so that's
wow. So Tara, yeah, you're gonna know a lot more about her. I guarantee
Y'all
you
gonna
that.
be Tara. Tara coming out.
Tara coming out. We talked about
Tara
different
beast.
personalities. How many different personalities do you have?
Like 3.
3?
Like 3. It's like 3, but so I like to say I reign triple dynamic goddess in the 5th dimension. When I turned 29, I started feeling myself ascend into a different
dimension.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So where like a lot of the times I have to so past couple days I've been in a strip club. So yeah. I go home and I literally meditate meditate it off of me. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta meditate the strip club off of you?
Yeah, man.
I've been trying to meditate the strip club on me.
No, listen, it's not like that. Like, cause I love the strip club. But it's just the energy. Mm-hmm. I have to continuously cleanse myself. Yeah. So I don't get lost.
Yeah, get lost in all that energy.
Because
the mixtures of
I'm a entertainer. But I do music business.
Yeah, so you gotta keep your energy.
Yeah, I'm very, very big on my music business, because my son is my oldest son is 10. He's gonna be 15 in 5 years.
Fast. And
if you look at NLE Chopper and these artists that's out here, not saying that he's gonna be one of those artists, but just his talent at that age, they can hit their prime, you know, and he sings. So he used to listen to YK Osiris, you know, Chris Brown, Trey Songz, Mario. These are artists that my sons listen to. They look up music on their own, and they like old school music, like Sam Cooke and stuff like that.
Sitting by the dock of the bay.
Okay, yeah. Otis Redding. So like, they look up Sam Smith, like Jason Derulo. These are the artists that they look up to. They put me on artists all the time.
Really?
You know, so
keep you fresh.
Yeah, and my daughter, she's 15, so when it comes to boom, that's her. I go, her friends, like literally when I walk out my door, and if the kids in the complex see me, I live in a townhome. So the moment they see me, Miss Juicy, everybody's run up to me, everybody's hugging me. If they on a balcony, hey, ain't Juicy? Everybody know me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what I do is I create dances, and they dance to my music, and we do videos, post them on IG. Yeah. I did a song with The Pharmacy, with Cafe Con Crema and Cartier, and that song hit like 40,000 streams the first month. That's my first international track, because they're singing in Spanish. Yeah, and I'm rapping.
It was a rapper that came out not too long ago. He didn't sell more than 30,000 albums. He got real colorful hair. So you guys charted higher than a well-known mainstream artist. You know that?
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm saying that's big.
Wow,
that's good to chart those type of numbers. You got this lollipop on the table. I keep looking at it and want to know if I should bite it. What's the lollipop for?
I have an extra one. Well, this is the promo behind my project, Just a Taste.
Just a taste.
Just a Taste. I dropped a demo earlier
Uh-huh.
this year called Just a Taste, and it had like my remixes. Like I did a couple remixes with Juicy Fruit, remix with Tokyo Jets, the Respect Challenge. So I normally don't do challenges. I don't do like the freestyles online.
No.
So what I decided, Juicy Fruit was actually one of the dopest artists that I admired and was following. So she dropped the challenge for Sidewalk and the challenge for Psycho. So first I did Psycho, and I got up to the top, 10 people when she posted me on her
You
Instagram.
stay at the top.
Yeah.
You stay at the
See, and
top.
that's I'm supposed to be,
I'm not bad at all.
and so then I was like, okay, I got up to like second in that, but I ain't win that one, so I did the next one, went to the Sidewalk Challenge. She did another one, and I was like, well, you know what? Because when I first came out, I didn't know that there was an artist named Juicy. I was just online, and you know how you just be looking to see if people got your name or just, and I found Juicy Fruit, and so I went back and I just found her and went back, saw when she was 16. She was rapping when she was pregnant, and I just saw that her story was just so raw. And then knowing where I come from as a child and where I grew up and how hard it was for me. Like I said, I didn't have my mom nor my dad.
Mom nor your dad.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how did that mold you?
It was tough.
It was tough, but you made it, and you dope. Is that part of who you are?
You mean like, well, the neglect, definitely.
Is that some of the passion? Because the passion is there, Juicy. When you rap, and I'm sure because you're going to do a song or two after this, and when the people hear it, I don't know if you notice it, but you have a sort of magnetism that draws people to you. But you can hear that there's a lot of complexity that comes out of that small frame over there.
I
It's
think
like
it's
you're
because
a giant.
like I held in so much pain for so long. And because I decided not to, like, I didn't want to make my music out of my pain first. That's coming. Trust me, that's coming.
It's coming?
Yeah. But I didn't want to create my music out of my pain first because I dealt with my pain for, like, so long. So, my whole thing was to stop living in the past. So I just started creating music for what I wanted.
Yeah.
Like, just to, like I said, manifest my new life.
Yes. Yeah. Juicy motherfucking juice. Wait. I said motherfucking wrong. I said motherfucking juice.
Juicy motherfucking
Motherfucking juice. You know what I'm saying? And look, I'm so glad to have you here. Look, earlier we was talking a little bit about sexuality.
Right.
Would it come down to the music? What's your thoughts on sexuality? Is it something that you embrace? Is it something you push away?
It's definitely something that I embrace. Like I said, I was listening to Lil Kim at
Hardcore. You got it going
10,
on.
11. Yeah, at 10, 11, and I wanted to be like, I didn't know what she was saying was, like overly explicit.
You ain't know.
I didn't know, but I didn't know because
Juicy.
I didn't know.
Juicy motherfucking juice.
Let me tell you why I didn't know. I didn't know because, like, when I grew up, like I said, my family had cafes, so I was already exposed to like a lot of sexuality.
Yeah.
And just like I saw a lot, so when the teachers were like, well, who, where are you getting this from? Who are you around? Why are you listening to this?
Yeah.
I saw nothing. I knew it was nothing to me because
right.
like we were in cafes like from.
What's a cafe for those who don't know?
Well, the cafe is from where I remember. Let me tell you how I want to go back to the old cafe.
Let's go back.
Because
we're not talking about pancakes.
Yeah, because we had the first cafe. Well, you ain't from Houston, so you don't know about the Blue Room and the Red.
You about to tell me?
Okay, so on the street where I grew up, we had an old spot called the Blue Room at the end, and then my aunt had a cafe called Teresa's. So it would be cars all the way down here at the end by the rec. The rec was a recreational facility where people would go. We go play. It's like YMCA.
Yeah.
And so you would have people going back and forth from these cafes, right? And my grandma's house was literally next door. So my grandma and them would be over there playing cards, shooting pool, drinking beer, and then in the daytime we would be in there like helping my aunt put the beer in the refrigerator, put the chips in there, load the jukebox up. We would go to the record store with her, get records. Yeah, like actual records when they were big, and then. And then when we got a little older, like maybe when I was like 12, that's when the jukebox went to the smaller records.
Yeah.
You know, so I was able to see that process. And then now my uncle that was dropping me off at the cafe when he was in high school, he went to he went to Texas A&M, and he came back. He ended up playing for the Indiana Colts.
Dope.
And then he when he came back, he was DJing. Like he was just like doing a bunch of parties, and so. He would also sometimes DJ at the cafe. So when I was in high school and I was going to Carver, 16, 17, I was in the cafes already. Yeah. Started drinking early. Like I don't really drink that much. Now I drink wine.
We got a little bit of wine.
Yeah, but I'm not like now. I can't drink. I smoke. I'm a smoker.
Yeah.
I smoke weed. So.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. But look, we got the R&B wine up here today. literally, our R&B homie provided the wine. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to our R&B homie who provided the wine. Hey, Juicy, do you think that, and this is something I've been wanting to ask a woman artist with the magnitude of skill that you have? Because when we talk about sexuality and the music, it's a lot of people who say, well, they shouldn't be up there doing that. They shouldn't do that. Do you think since men held the mantle so long doing whatever in the hell we wanted to do, you think we need to back up?
Definitely.
Okay.
I definitely do believe that because I feel like it's hypocrisy. Okay. And that's something I don't, sometimes I don't understand it, but I do understand it because it's just a form of jealousy that I feel like that a lot of like our culture just haven't really answered to, simply because the industry is dominated by males, you know. But I think that times are changing, and it's just all about it's just all about each person being strong in what they believe in, because those same rappers, they couldn't stop, you know, Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, Trina. Yeah, you know, those are.
There has been a style of, you know, like hardcore rap for women, and even a certain level of vulgarity. I don't think people even, if you could go way back to Miles Mabley, and she was cussing like a sailor, holding her own with the men.
Like the cafe music was dirty, like
dirty.
The the Candy Liquor. I want to redo that song. Candy liquor, girl.
And then she just happened to have some candy in her hand.
See, with those songs back in the day, like, you know what they talking about. Come on now, Candy Liquor.
Oh, but you didn't know Little Kim was bad. You see that, K-Tron? You see it?
I didn't know
Little Kim was bad.
I know
Candy Liquor. You knew it was had them.
He said 8 days a week. He said Selma 8. I think he said 8. 9 days a week.
9 days a week, because I got to include some nights. Tell me about that drip you got on right now.
Hey, shout out to See Me Doing Good.
See Me Doing Good. That's a
dope. C-Reality. That's my homie C-Way. Yeah.
With the shoes, killing them. Yeah. Killing them.
I went and got this printed today. Anytime I have an event, I usually go the day of or the day before. Yesterday we had an interview with the Critical Show, and Seaway was also on the show, and now it was amazing because a lot of people always see me and see me doing good, or they see the SMDG.
Like the name. Oh, See Me Doing Good.
See Me Doing
I need
Good.
Some of that.
Yeah, and so we're trying to push the brand. I met Seaway at a studio in 2017 when I first started.
Yeah, I was gonna say it couldn't have been that long ago.
Yeah, when I first started creating music, and the producer there, I said, man, I need a hat. I need something to write. Oh, sorry, I need a hat to write in. And so he's like, I got the perfect unit for you. Yeah. So he goes out, he comes back, and he has it's a shirt and a hat inside the bag. And he's like, check this out. You know, it's my homeboy, shit, he got his brand.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh my God, like I gotta meet this guy. Like it was black and gold. I was like, man, this is me. Like it said, see me doing good. Like this is God. Like speaking into my journey, right?
I love it. See me doing good.
Yeah, see me doing good.
I love it.
So like every time I'm doing something, it's see me doing good, because I feel like when I'm rocking see me doing good, it's literally helping me keep that positive energy.
Yeah.
When people see me, they're giving off a positive vibe and positive vibrations, because they like what they see.
Right.
You know, it's like setting off positive dopamines. You know what I'm saying? Inside of them, which then I feel like comes back to me. So that's why I love rocking see me doing good.
The message alone. You know what I'm saying? See me doing good.
Right, because I was like, can you make me a ski mask? And he was like, no. He was like, no, I'm not going to promote. He's like, that's too close to robbery. And I said, you know what, Seaway? I was like, you right. I said, you so right, because that we are all about positivity with the brand.
Yeah, and it emulates that.
Right.
See me doing good.
Right.
And good can mean so many things. Cause off the top, you're going to think financially. But see me doing good could just mean opening the door for somebody.
Right. See
helping
me doing
somebody
good.
across the street.
Yes.
See me doing good.
See me doing something positive.
And look, and we don't even rock brands like that. The water don't even got a name. You
see me doing good.
But we definitely gonna make sure we represent See Me Doing Good. SMDG.
Yes, black owned.
Black owned.
Yes.
Most of all. Juicy. Let everybody know where they can find you and find your music. And before you go anywhere, because when you get to this part, people get to logging out. She about to do something. She going to go ahead and she going to tear the mic up. I think I'm going to go ahead and give her the special microphone. I'm going to give her my phone. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody know where to find you.
Hi, my name is JUICY, MFJUICE. Juicy motherfucking juice. Juicy motherfucking juice.
Motherfucking juice.
You can follow me at JUICYMF. JUICE_. You can also follow my backup page at I am JMFJ.
Hey, K-Tron. You see her throw on the secretary voice real quick?
Oh my God. There you guys
we
go.
got D-Vibes in the building back there. D-Vibes. You hear the secretary voice? She threw this. I am Juicy.
That's
motherfucking juice. And you could get a hold of me at.
Because I'm my own manager.
It was the underscore. See, D-Vibes said underscore. And follow my backup page. And you turned professionally. I felt like that was one of them JG Wentworth commercials. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all check out my homegirl, everything that she do. Go, hey, pick it up. She always will accept the challenge, and I challenge her not to forget about K-Tron and I when we see her on billboards. But I'm going to challenge you.
Billboards.
Yes, absolutely. Manifest. Manifest, right?
Manifest those billboards, because I've been saying that.
Manifest. We're
going
to do that.
Billboards.
Manifest. You guys make sure you guys take the time real quick to check her out. I guarantee you're going to like what she do. Don't get jealous. Don't get jealous. She's been doing it for 3 years. I'm jealous, but you guys don't get jealous. Just sit back, take your time, and listen to her one more again. Juicy. Motherfucking juice. Hey, we be right back.
T-Ray, take off on these niggas. We out on the block, it's getting too hot. It's time to shake the spot. These bros keep looking, these boys on the watch. Get too close, get pop. Ayy. Yeah. We out on the block, it's getting too hot. It's time to shake up the spot. These bros keep looking, these boys on the watch. Get too close, get pop. If you hang with the ops, we cannot rock. You act like a cop, you report a lie. Shut it, the fish get pop. Yeah. We out on the block, it's getting too hot. It's time to shake up the spot. These bros keep looking, these boys on the watch. Get too close, get pop. If you hang with the ops, we cannot rock. You act like a cop, you report a lie. Shut it, the fish get pop. You thought I was missing, but bitch, I am back. I come with a vengeance, I come to attack. They call me the juicy, but they call you wet. My boys are in pockets, your boys in the trash. I am a leader, you always in last. You focus on lights while I'm focused on cash. Be doing free shows while I'm watching the stack. In my own lane, I'm collecting my bag. Perpetrators always innovative, they be elevated to some super haters. I be flexing on them, keep them looking crazy. I'ma charge them up, bitches, fuck you, pay me. All about my money, so I'm never lazy. I ain't had no car, I wrote them buses, baby. I'ma go and get it, I'm a hustler, baby. I'm investing funds, just trust me, baby. I'm running it up. These bitches be talking too much. These niggas so messy as fuck. These hoes cannot clean it up. See all you chicken heads that be with goblins I don't fuck with. And I don't do broke niggas that be hating on niggas. Hey, that's a sucker shit. Usually don't fuck with niggas that got a bitch, but this year I'm taking shit. And I don't follow trend, don't the challenges. I'm barely gon' post a bit. But when I hit the scene, you know it's me. I'm still taking over shit. Had to switch up my scene to bring in my green. Cause hands gon' drain the bitch.
Yeah. Juicy, motherfucking juice. Ayy, juicy, motherfucking juice, yo.
Another case, we creeping through the club, boy, you better give us space. We bout to get him in his ace. Yeah, we gon' bring it to your face. We bout to fuck the club up. Ayy, we bout to fuck the club up. Yeah, we bout to fuck the club up. Ayy, we bout to fuck the club up. Yeah. Private section popping bottles. We keep a couple models, they licking, you know they swallow. Little bitch, you from Ohio, brought a friend, look like Big Lotto. We smoking on gelato, catching checks big as a lotto. They snapping all these pics when they see me, they want a sideshow. I'm a pretty little thing, I'm nasty, standing 5'0". Always rip the scene, I keep them peeping like the 5'0". You gon' see me in your dreams, so I do this with my eyes closed. We don't fuck with thigh hoes, pussy wide as a pothole. We don't do broke niggas, we don't lend it, we don't borrow. Niggas on the gram, all they wanna do is follow, nigga. I don't need a man, I put it work like a vato. I don't need no friends, all these bitches do is talk, bro. Fuck a hating boy, he get chopped, this shit like cargo. That pressure, push your chest, compulsion is no survival. It's gang, bitches to take over, that's the motto. Another case, we creeping through the club, boy, you better give us space. Ayy, yeah. Juice, fucking juice, we bout to fuck the club, ayy, yeah. Hey, yeah, I'm trying to break the bank, baby. Hey, T-Rex, take off on these niggas. Ay, what you want, boy? Another nigga will put me on his tongue, then pop me like a pill. Fill up on my booty fire, bitch. I took Brazil, show him every move you like while I'm screaming in his ear. What you want, boy? Another nigga will. Yeah, put me on his tongue, then pop me like a pill. Fill up on my booty fire, bitch. I took Brazil, show him every move you like while I'm screaming in his ear. Throw it back on his face. He gon' eat it, scrape the plate. Yeah, make it rain, break the bank. I want it all, I need to say. Yeah, I'm money hungry, spend nothing but money on me. I smoke a lot of weed, spend nothing but ganja on me. He crave me like a fiend, he spend all of his money on me. Make it stick me, then he lick me like I got some honey on it. I'm a vibe, I don't like to waste my time. Niggas out here hating, watch a homeboy on the side. I think he wanna eat it, I think I've been on his mind. I will never trust a bitch, I'ma be that way for life. What you want, boy, another nigga will put me on his tongue, then pop it like a pill. Fill up on my booty like a bitch, I took Brazil. Show him every move you like while I'm screaming in his ear. Throw it back on his face. He gon' eat it, scrape the plate. Yeah, make it rain, break the bank. Yeah, I ain't never been a hater, baby. If you can get him, you can have him, I ain't chasing. I ain't doing no tripping, baby. If you want it, you can have a, can't replace it. Intelligent, savage but elegant. I'm a goddess, it's tight like a celibate. Yeah, I reign triple dynamic, I'm super being. Collecting my treasures from the mud to the sand. What you want, boy, another nigga will put me on his tongue, then pop it like a pill. Fill up on my booty like a bitch, I took Brazil. Show him every move you like while I'm screaming in his ear. Throw it back on his face. He gon' eat it, scrape the plate. Yeah, make it rain, break the bank. I want it all, I need to save. I need to save. Yeah. Hey. Break 'em, break 'em, break 'em, break 'em, break 'em. Come out the wave. Hey. Break 'em, break 'em, break 'em, break 'em, break 'em. I'm tryna get paid, yeah. Juicy, motherfucking juicy. Yeah, hey. Juicy motherfucking juice.
Juicy. Thank you.